Listen up, you beautiful Whites warriors. Your boys got 3 absolutely massive stories that are going to blow your minds and have you questioning everything about this season. We're talking wage scandals that'll make your head spin, a heartbreaking confession from Pep about our boy, and a loyalty story that'll restore your faith in modern football. Before we dive into this roller coaster, smash that like button because this content is pure gold. And don't forget to subscribe. We're building the strongest Leeds community on YouTube. Drop a comment with your biggest concern about this season, because I guarantee after these 3 bombshells, you'll have plenty to say. Right now, there's a striker earning less than a player who just walked away for free, a Manchester City manager feeling guilty about destroying one of our legends, and a defender making an admission that proves not all heroes wear capes. Some wear Leeds United shirts. The financial decisions, the emotional damage, and the pure loyalty, it's all connected and it's all happening right now. Are you ready to discover how our transfer strategy might have just saved us from financial disaster? Let's dive in. White's Army. Brace yourselves because Dominic Calvert-Lewin just became the center of the most shocking wage revelation in recent Leeds history. Remember all that panic about his £100,000 a week salary? Well, grab your scarves because this story gets wild. Our new striker, the man we're counting on to fire us to Premier League safety, is actually earning less than Junior Firpo was pocketing last season. Let that sink in for a moment. The Dominican left back who we desperately wanted to keep was bleeding us DRY at £60,000 a week. And now he's playing in La Liga while we've got a proven Premier League striker for potentially the same money or less. This is massive for understanding why the 49ers let Firpo walk away. They weren't being cheap, they were being smart. While everyone's been worried about Calvert-Lewin's injury record and recent goal drought, the financial reality is that we've actually upgraded our wage structure. Gabriel Gudmundsson has been absolutely brilliant filling Firpo's boots. And now we know we're not even paying premium wages for our marquee striker signing. Think about this madness. Firpo scored for goals in 30 championship appearances and was earning £60,000 a week. Meanwhile, Calvert-Lewin just scored his first goal against Wolves and he's potentially earning similar money, but bringing actual Premier League experience and England international pedigree. The transfer correspondent Graham Bailey dropped this bombshell, confirming that those £100,000 a week reports were probably accurate, but adding that crucial detail: he's still earning less than Firpo was, with relegation clauses built into every contract. This signing suddenly looks like absolute genius rather than a desperate gamble. What's even more incredible is that we spent £100 million in the summer transfer window. Yet our biggest name signing isn't even our highest earner anymore. The 49ers have clearly learned from past mistakes, implementing a wage structure that protects the club's future, while still attracting quality players. This is the kind of business that keeps clubs stable in the long term. But Whites, this wage story is just the beginning of today's emotional journey, because there's another former Leeds legend whose situation will absolutely break your heart. White's Army. Sit down for this one, because Pep Guardiola just made an admission that'll have every Leeds fan feeling a mixture of vindication and absolute heartbreak. Our beloved Calvin Phillips, the boy who bled white for years, is trapped in Manchester City hell, and even Pep admits he feels bad about it. The Spanish genius just confessed that he didn't give Phillips enough minutes, comparing Rodri to a father with 10 sons and admitting that City's style was completely different from Marcelo Bielsa's Leeds. This isn't just an admission, it's a full-blown apology for destroying one of Yorkshire's finest talents. Phillips wanted to come home this summer. Leeds United news confirmed that our boy was desperate to return to Elland Road, to get back to where it all started, where the fans truly loved him. But instead, he's stuck on to £100,000 a week at City, watching from the sidelines while his career withers away. The most heartbreaking part: he couldn't even make the squad for their Carabao Cup match, because he's about to become a father again, life moving on while his football career stands still. 3 years left on that massive contract, no chance of breaking into Pep's team. And the club that made him can't afford to bring him back because of PSR restrictions. Pep's confession proves what we all knew: Phillips was never given a fair chance. Players play good when they have minutes, games, and I didn't give them. And when that's happened, I feel bad. Those words from one of football's greatest managers should be ringing in every Premier League boardroom. While we signed Sean Longstaff and Anton Stach for our midfield, our Yorkshire Perlo sits in Manchester, earning more money than he ever dreamed of, but probably more miserable than he's ever been. The boy who made that incredible run to the Champions League semifinals is now a cautionary tale about choosing money over playing time. What makes this even more tragic is that his loan spell at Ipswich Town under Kieran McKenna was supposed to revive his career, but even that failed. Just 19 Premier League appearances as Ipswich got relegated. Our former captain's career spiraling downward while City pockets suffer a potential £45 million loss if they terminate his contract early. But Whites, while Phillips' story breaks our hearts, there's one current player whose loyalty will restore your faith in everything we stand for. White's Army, prepare for the story that'll remind you why we love this beautiful game. While players chase money and glory elsewhere, Pascal Struijk just made an admission that proves some footballers still understand what loyalty means. This Dutch warrior, our defensive rock who's played every single minute of our Premier League campaign so far, was wanted by other clubs this summer. But when BBC Sport asked him about potential exits, his response was pure class. I was never doubting that I was not going to be at Leeds because I'm still on my contract. But here's where it gets emotional. Struijk confirmed there was interest from other teams. There has been some stuff that personally I've had, some interest here and there, he revealed. Other clubs wanted him, probably offered him more money, maybe promised him easier paths to European competition, but our boy chose Leeds. Why? Because he wanted to play in the Premier League with Leeds United. For me, to play in the Premier League with Leeds, I've done it before and I really wanted to do it again. This isn't just about football, this is about belonging, about understanding what this club means. Since January 2018, Struijk has been bleeding white. 164 appearances, 7 years of dedication, coming through Ajax's academy, but choosing to make his career at Elland Road. Last season, he formed that incredible partnership with Joe Rodon that helped fire us back to the Premier League, scoring 5 goals from the back in 35 championship appearances. Daniel Farke must wake up every morning thankful that this man chose loyalty over ambition. In a world where Junior Firpo walked away for free money at Real Betis, where Calvin Phillips is trapped in Manchester City's golden prison, Struijk represents everything pure about football. This season, his leadership and that continued partnership with Rodon might be the difference between Premier League survival and another championship campaign. He's better now than when we were last in the top flight. He's got the experience. And most importantly, he's got the heart. Even after our summer defensive signings that could have threatened his position, Struijk never panicked, never demanded a move, never caused drama. He simply proved his worth on the pitch and earned his place through sheer determination and quality. That's the Leeds United way. That's what we're all about. White's Army, what does all this mean for our season? So there you have it, you beautiful White's Warriors. 3 stories that perfectly capture the chaos, heartbreak, and hope of supporting Leeds United. We dodged a financial bullet with Firpo's wages. We're witnessing the tragic waste of Phillips' talent at City. And we're blessed with Struijk's unwavering loyalty. The wage structure is healthier than we thought. Our former heroes are struggling elsewhere, and our current heroes are choosing us over potentially easier options. If that doesn't sum up the emotional roller coaster of being a Leeds United fan, nothing does. Smash that like button if these stories got your blood pumping. Subscribe to stay updated on all the Elland Road drama. And most importantly, drop a comment below. Which of these 3 stories shocked you the most? Are you relieved about Calvert-Lewin's wages, heartbroken about Phillips' situation, or inspired by Struijk's loyalty? The Premier League is brutal, but if we've got players like Struijk choosing us over everyone else, maybe this season won't be the struggle everyone predicts. MOT, we are Leeds United, and we'll always be Leeds United.